Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. Today I am making a outside Christmas ornament using 2 kitchen colanders from Dollar Tree. Now we live in the middle of the country, actually in the middle of a hayfield, so I don't have any big trees in my yard, so I had to hang mine in this little Japanese maple that's in my flower bed. But these would look so pretty hanging from some big trees, like to make a dozen of them or half a dozen would be so pretty hanging from your trees at Christmas. So I just picked up 2 colanders yesterday and we just spray painted them gold, but you can spray paint them whatever color you want. They are plastic and they're not very big. They're not the large size ones. And this is the paint we used. It's just some Rust-Oleum spray paint, and it says paint plus primer, and it bonds to plastic, and we used the metallic gold, and we purchased it at Walmart, and we did 2 coats. My husband sprayed the inside and the outside of the colanders for me. You will also need some decorative beads or some stick-on rhinestones or something to dress up your little ornament. You will need 2 Christmas floral picks. You're going to need some ribbon with wire and your floral stem wire, your hot glue gun and glue sticks, your scissors, and some string to hang your ornament. I will write down in the drop-down box below a materials list for you. Now be very, very careful using your hot glue gun to hot glue both of your colanders together. If you wanted to, you could use the E6000 and glue them together and let it sit and dry overnight. Okay, and I just took this Dollar Tree pick and I just took my wire cutters and I just cut pieces off. Some of the pieces just pulled right out and I didn't even have to cut. But I just decided to add some greenery to my little ornament. So I decorated both sides pretty much the same. One had like an ornament on the other side and the other one had a pine cone. So they were a little different but still similar. So I'm just adding some of the greenery and I'm just carefully hot gluing this onto the ornament. And you know, if you wanted to go back and add a little E6000 and let it dry overnight, you could, but I'm just using my hot glue. So I'm just adding some greenery to both sides. And you can dress yours up however you want. You know, there's all kinds of options out there, but I just thought I would do some greenery. So I'm just hot gluing on each side, trying to make them as close to the same as possible without spending a lot too. So these are definitely budget friendly and they're really cute hanging in the tree. And I didn't want to add too big a bow, but y'all know I have to have a bow on my ornaments. So I just did a small single bow with no tails. And I just took a piece of floral stem wire and wrapped around the center of it. Now I forgot to add my string first, so I don't want y'all to do this. Before you start adding any greenery or anything to your ornament, thread your string through so that you can hang up your ornament, because that little hole gets full with your greenery and your bow and all that, and it's hard to get your thread through it. So first thing, add your string so you can hang up your ornament. Okay, and just take your wire and carefully wrap it around tightly around the center of your bow. And then to add your bow, just thread it through that top hole of your colander and give it a twist, and then cut off the extra wire. Same steps on the other side. I just added a bow to each side. Just remember, if you're going to be hanging these outside, that you might not want to make them right now. You might want to wait till closer to Christmas, because you know, with the sun and the wind and the rain and the snow and everything, things just aren't going to last long out in the weather and stay pretty. So I would wait till almost Christmas before you hang these outside, and these would probably only be good for one season and then you'll have to throw them away and make new ones next year. But they just look so cute hanging in the trees. Now my neighbors have some trees and my mom and dad have some trees, so I might make some more for them. Now when I started doing these, my husband's like, please don't use any glitter today. So I had to think of something else. So these are just little rhinestones, stick-on rhinestones from Walmart, and they don't stay on too well, so you might want to add a dot of hot glue before you add them on, but they're really pretty. And then, like I said, don't wait on adding your string. Do that first, because I had a time getting that little string to go through so that I could hang it up. but this is just some like string that I used for tying bows, but you might want to get some fishing line. I also thought these would be really pretty hanging from like your dining room chandelier or maybe over your island. Making 3 or 4 of these to hang up I thought would be pretty. But here it is hanging in my tiny little Japanese maple. But it's kind of windy today, but I still thought it looked pretty. Even though it's alone, I need to make 2 or 3 more for it. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day.